Hello everybody, my name is Sinvicta and welcome back to Nuzlocke here on the channel. Today we are going to be giving Athena a crack at Nuzlocke. What an episode we had on Thursday, and yeah, today's Sunday, so we're going to be making it up for a missed day thanks to the Clover Pit First Impressions, which by the way, if you've not seen that video, please go check that one out as well. But I will say that if you're enjoying Nuzlocke, and I know a lot of people have been, make sure you're clicking the like button. Of course, subscribe here if you're new to the Mosh Pit. We'd love to have you here. So, Athena, it's been a while since you see me play as her, since I think the AFK challenge, because she's just not one of the characters that I play all that much. But her basic weapon is the Aegis, blocks incoming attacks and sends out shockwaves. Don't even consider this there's no offense built into this quote weapon. It's purely defensive. And then lock in, deal more damage on lower HP, gain 2 thorns per level. So she can get locked in, but you know, there are times when Athena looks like she could possibly be the strongest character, but obviously all that goes out the window with Nuzlocke because we have absolutely no clue what we're going to see. But I'm really happy that people are still enjoying Nuzlocke. Admittedly, and in full transparency, if you don't watch the ball pit videos, I've been talking lately about yeah, give me project count. I've been talking lately about how I'm not enjoying Nuzlocke as much as I am Ball Pit, even though it's not really a great comparison because they're two completely different games. But I'm still enjoying Nuzlocke enough to keep it keeps it fresh. So if you don't know what Nuzlocke is, in case you're just brand new here, you're wondering what the heck is this Megabonk video that's weird. Basically, Nuzlocke says that I cannot take any upgrades except legendary upgrade offers until I have 4 weapons and 4 tomes at the top right. That is it. So we must pick weapons and tomes that show up that we don't have. We cannot re-roll. The only exception is if we end up getting nothing but upgrades for stuff we already have, and we still have an empty shelf or 2, or we get a legendary upgrade. I am allowed to take legendary upgrades without having a full shelf. So we got bow, revolver, and wireless dagger. I'm gonna go bow. We haven't had bow in a while. I think that bow is just a solid weapon, even though it doesn't do crazy DPS. Ooh, man. I'm gonna re-roll this right now. Okay, I will take Boss Buster for now. But even though bow doesn't do a crazy amount of DPS, it's still quite good because of the piercing and everything. And it can do respectable amounts of damage if you have a lot of plus damage upgrades, obviously. I mean, pretty much anybody can. Let's see. Extra jumps here. Got to take it. Got to have it. There's Charge Shrine here. Man, it feels good to finally bunny hop again. that is impossible in that last run. Yep. 7% luck. Good. Good. But talking about Athena, I don't think Athena is a bad character. I actually think that she's quite good. Until we get the Chaos Tome. Movement speed. Hey, we'll take that. Take movement speed for shizzle. Okay. Now we're getting to the... Black Hole is a multi-hit. Bone is also a pretty good AoE. I'm going to go Bone here. Black Hole is just... I don't think Black Hole is it. I think Black Hole got nerfed a little too hard, to be honest. It's still good, but not as good, in my opinion. We get Shield here. Fantastic. For any character that doesn't already start with Shield. And we'll take Boss Buster. You can always use some extra damage help on elites. And we get Cat Glasses, which is going to be 20% more damage. So right here we have tomes. We have tomes free right now, and we cannot re-roll this, and we get the Shield Tome. Which I'm going to be honest, I don't think we've ever had the Shield Tome in a serious Nuzlocke run. Not that Nuzlocke runs a serious anyway, but you know what I mean. Pick up speed, attack speed, or pick up range, attack speed, and damage to elites. So I'm going to go attack speed. Attack speed is just super good. And we get Flame Walker. Okay. The game made up for it by giving us Flame Walker on Athena. We'll take it. Bueno. Hopefully get some more luck. I want to see the luck tome, and obviously the XP tome is going to be huge. Yeah, 14% damage is just good all around. We get evasion ring, which doesn't really matter. A mountain shrine and a challenge shrine here. Old gain, extra jumps. Gotta have the bunny hops. Okay, so this is a legendary upgrade. I'm actually allowed to take this. It's the first time that we've enacted, since enacting that rule, that's come up. Proj count, it's just great. I'm going to ignore the challenge shrine because inevitably we are going to get a nuke or something like that. We'll kind of let the bone and Flamewalker do their thing here. Along with the bow, I mean, the bow and arrows it's just good. 12% damage is fine. Well, there's Curse Tome or Damage Tome, man. I'm going to go Curse Tome because obviously that's one component. If we can manage to come away from this with the XP Tome, then I think that we might legitimately have a pretty decent run here. Our weapons are taken care of. Flamewalker, of course, is S tier. Bow, I think, is a comfortable B+, if not A tier. For me, damage to elites is fine. Oh, there's attack speed, though. Jim Sauce. Cursed Doll. We'll go Cursed Doll. So there's only one tome slot left, and then we can start upgrading. Oh yeah, our damage is pretty nice right now. And then I guess the quantity tome. We would have been better off with the attack speed tome, but okay. So we get the Proj tome, which is not necessarily the best. But I mean, this isn't a crazy bad run. Now we can start upgrading here. We're going to start off with Flamewalker. Flamewalker gets all the good upgrades. Movement speed, crit damage, difficulty. Give me difficulty. Athena's very tanky, especially with us having the shield tome. And that was Cursed Doll, by the way, that took out that XP Skelly in the background earlier. I did notice that. Don't worry. Look, it's not that I don't like Cursed Doll. It can just be a little disappointing when I'm wanting something a little bit better. Crit chance for sure. Yeah, damage and projectile bounces. The projectile bounces for the bone is everything. Using the banelings here to try to traverse a little bit. I think we can take a mountain shrine. I'm not sure if taking all of them is smart, but we can definitely take one. Get the magnet here. Epic Chaos Tome. Come on. HP regen. Honestly, the 67.2 is a lot. I am not going to complain about that at all. Proj count is fine. Chaos Tome. I don't want to take anything less than uncommon. XP gain. Let's go. And we also get moldy cheese. So I mean, hey, this ain't bad. This ain't bad. Go for more Proj count here. We got to go attack speed. Attack speed is just you just can't not have that. 10.5 shield. They can't all be winners. Chaos Tome. Yeah, that swarm has been handily dealt with here. Our multiplier from Chaos Tome. We get another boss buster. So our damage to elites is pretty dang strong. Yep, more Proj here is good. That's good. That's good. Get banelings. Yep. Nice. XP bracelet. That's what we want. Now we're looking for a microwave if we can find one. Feeling confident here. More damage and size is exactly what we need for the for Flamewalker. This is not great, but I'm going to take the bone for 3 projectile bounces. If you squint hard enough, bone kind of turns into an AoE weapon, which I love. And it's range, so gold gain, fine. It's not the best, but we're probably going to get more gold gain just from the Chaos Tome alone. We have no credit cards, obviously, so I'm just going to start opening chests here. Our luck is non-existent, so got to take that into account. Oh, we're getting a little Getting a little dangerous here. I think that's 4 mountain shrines we've hit now. Power up drop chance or size. Gotta go size. Well, I gotta say, this is one of the fastest times we've done a full clear of floor 1 here. So we can just head towards the boss portal and open up some chests along the way. Looking for a very big, wide open place to fight these bosses at. Shield there. We'll probably save that for the bosses, the final bosses. Nice battery. That's all right. Our damage is kicking right now. Another XP bracelet. Hey, I'm not going to complain about that. We have 43 seconds left to the first swarm, or second swarm. There's a bomb here, obviously, but we probably won't use it. Cast home, projectile count 2. Athena is absolutely slapping right now. Yeah, listen to the bone just shred that entire challenge shrine group. We get Bob, dead Bob, rest in peace. Bob's gonna give us a little phantom spear that pops up every 14 tiles that we move, and we just get a backpack, which is just even more global proj. Get him. There we go. Difficulty. Finally getting difficulty upgrade here. All right, next swarm is here, and we're just going to camp this atom bomb. And honestly, we may not even need to do this. Difficulty is only 36, so it's nothing amazing. Big difficulty tome there. And I guess shield tome. I remember every level we gain thorns too, so I've always wanted to try a thorns build, but every time I've done that, it's just not worked out very well. There we go, swarm is done dizzle. Peter had a heart attack for a second there. Sorry about that. Yeah, we didn't even need to use the bomb. We have no keys, so we're not going to be able to open up chests for free, but let's go grab this one, and then let's head towards... I think, honestly, what we do is we pop the bosses, final bosses along with these chunkums here, and then just turn around and go, oh my god, look at that damage, though! Holy smokes! Wow. Okay, then. Our damage is a little ahead of schedule. And that is a lot to do with our, what is that, our 4 boss busters? Holy smokes. I mean, it would. No, actually it doesn't. It doesn't go. We don't have Coward's Cloak. I'm sorry, Kevin. Okay, yeah, Phantom Shroud, we don't need you either. Holy smokes, that was insane how fast we killed those 5 chunkums. Chaos Tome, 31.5 HP. We go Shield Tome here, damage and size. It's good. Curse Tome. Let's go Quantity Tome. I guess Flame Walker for the duration. Shield Tome. Difficulty Tome. This is not great. I guess the bow for crit damage. Damage and duration for Flame Walker is excellent. Let's just see how fast we're beating down Little Bark here. I don't want to kill him too quickly, but if Chunkum was any indication, we might be pretty okay here. Yeah, I'm gonna get the shield now. And let's just see what happens here. Moldy gloves is great. Okay, stop. Oh, he's gonna die. All right, we may have robbed ourselves out about 40 seconds of farming. Wow, that damage is pretty nuts. Get a luck upgrade here. And beer, 20% damage for 5% max HP. And even though we don't have a whole lot of plus XP to gain here, we should be okay for a little while on this final swarm. I don't think we get to purple wisps, but I think that we might be okay for dark wisps. Nice, more luck. We'll take it. Luck's sitting at 22%. So there was no microwaves, at least none that I saw, anyway. But I'm hoping that we get one on the next level or two. Could have definitely done 6 bosses. Yeah, we don't need more health regen either. Trying to be better about banishing. That's one of the mistakes I've been making lately, is just not using them at all. Beer is going to lower our max HP for another 20% damage. Trying to take as much XP as we can here. Our pickup range is default, so yeah, we are smoking elites right now. Absolutely smoking them. We saw this atom bomb over here too. Size and projectile count. Throwing towers at me, man. Nuked him. Don't want to get too cocky now. First home. So we got blocked by a boulder that was above us. That felt like such a good run, man. Oh, that's frustrating. Well, that one I don't feel like that was Athena's fault. But it's ridiculous how easy it is for the game to kill you by simply putting a boulder above your head to stop you from jumping up there. All we had to do was just get up there and we would have been totally fine. So that really sucks that runs over, because our damage was actually quite good with the bone. But that's Nuzbonk. What can you do? I think that we would have been fine there without if I just stayed at the portal, we would have been fine, obviously, but with how much shield, how much HP we had, we should have been. We were. Oh wow, Katana. I haven't seen you in a while. We didn't have much plus XP in that. Projectile count here. Man, is this the first time we've seen Katana on a Nuzbonk? At least in a while, it feels like, anyway. But, you know, it's Nuzbonk. What can you do? Only good thing about losing is that you get the opportunity to start a new run. Especially for Nuzbonk, you'll never get the same run. I really, really hope that we end up getting Flamewalker again. Ice or lightning staff? Let's go for lightning staff. Some of that instant delivery damage. Which Katana also does too, so it's omnidirectional, which means we don't have to worry about it facing. We don't have to worry about our character facing in the correct good quantity tome here. We don't have to worry about it facing in the correct direction in order for us to deal damage. 10% damage upgrade here. We've got to get out of this little ridge, though. Oh, welcome back, Bo. So our weapons are set, and honestly, again, not bad. Although I would have much preferred... I guess agility tome. I would have much preferred Flame Walker, obviously, but... Athena's going to be kind of difficult to get off the ground here, as she is in regular runs, but you can survive the early onslaught. You should be okay. She is very tanky and tough. I'm not going to take a Mountain Shrine until I see where our damage is currently at. Some people call that playing a little too careful. I say, well, let those people try to play a Nuzbonk run. Then let's see how careful you are. 14.4% damage. Gotta have the attack speed. 8.4 attack speed is great. Still missing 2 tomes. We're not really leveling up anymore. We gotta obviously take the luck tome. Okay, please give us the XP tome, game. If you want to make any sort of amends for that last run, you're going to give us the XP tome here. Attack speed again is great. Damage once again is looking okay. Gonna go Boss Buster again. Although Electric Plug would have set us up for a Kevin play. 2 big pots over here. I'm going to grab these while we can. One was HP. The other was XP. With the gold Skelly as well. Another Cursed Doll. It takes 5 Cursed Dolls to pretty much wipe out any mob. And we cannot take this because we still have a tome free, so we have to use a refresh. And we had XP tome! Oh, but it was a legendary luck upgrade. But no, we still have to take the XP tome. Even though it was a legendary luck upgrade, it's still... The XP tome trumps that because it's... We're going to get that luck eventually, right? It's just a huge, huge boost. The luck temporarily, but there's no guarantee that we're going to be able to get the XP tome again. So, yeah, it was the right call. I'm going to use a refresh here. And I guess just get another curse. No. Let's get School Egg. We need to up the difficulty a bit. Free chest over here somewhere. First Swarm shouldn't be very hard at all because we have no difficulty right now. Projectile Bounce to 2. We'll take that. Even though it's not a great upgrade for the Lightning Staff. Having the projectile bounces means that you're dealing damage to more than one thing at a time. And you need that for late game swarms and stuff. Give me Proj, yeah. Size is not really going to matter right now. Movement speed? I'll take movement speed. I never take the agility tome, ever. Oh, this is just one big old dead end, isn't it? Oh, there's an atom bomb in there if we can get it. And boom! Boom! There we go. Oh, huge upgrade for Katana. I'll take the size for the bow, I guess. I hate that this whole corner of this map is just a giant dead end. I'm gonna Giga Pump the luck upgrades, though. Crit damage 64, I guess, but it doesn't give us any base damage there, so it's not great. Gotta go all the way the hell over here just to get around this corner. So that entire section of there's a big giant waste of time. Echo Shard, gotta have it. We have the XP tome. Anything that we can get more Echo Shards on, the better. XP shards, that is. Gonna go lucky here again, just because. The damage seemed to be okay for the mountain shrine, so we're going to hit these. And I think we start opening chests now. Delay's going to give us difficulty. And Ice Crystal is going to give us nothing. Max HP is fine. And we need to cut into the interior here so we can hit these charge shrines. More big pots. Don't neglect the pots. Never neglect the pots. Come on, game. It's been so long since we've seen a legendary item. We've got 38% luck right now. The luck tome should guide us to the promised land, I hope. I hope. More attack speed. Gotta have it. I can go jump up. Here am I? Nope. Suck Shrine here is pretty big. Especially in that corner over there. We need all those shards. Big damage upgrade for Lightning Staff. Big damage upgrade for Lightning Staff. Luck Tome. XP Tome. Aegis just for the throwaway. Lightning Staff again. XP Tome. XP Tome. I guess gold gain, because who cares about silver gain? Okay, there's 2 charge shrines left to go. We'll get Proj and Proj. One more charge shrine over there. Give me some jump height. There we go. Perfect. Like a glove. Another mountain shrine, and finally get a shield too. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a wise decision here. Our damage is significantly worse than it was in that last run, but who knows? Stonk's going to give us some extra moolah. I think we need to start opening up some chests here. Hopefully we get a good power-up or two that can help us out with the multi-bosses. Big luck upgrade there. Demonic Blood, increase max HP by 0.5 per kill. Max at 200 stacks. And we want to get all this XP before these multi-bosses hit. Damage for the katana. Damage again for Lightning Staff. XP Tome. There's another magnet in there, too. Luck Tome's fine. XP gain right before this next suck. We do need some bow upgrades. XP Tome. Alright, 4 Chunkums with no poison. Oh my god, we got another magnet. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about katana is that we have to be in range of them for the katana. Yeah, this damage is not great. Not bad, but it's definitely not great. And we need to get a rage buff here to have a chance against Chad Bark or Lil Bark. Did get Moldy Cheese and another boss buster. That's gonna be huge help for us. And we definitely do not have enough time to lollygag. We gotta go straight for the boss here. So we have exactly a minute to beat 4 Lil Barks with no power-ups. Be a Christmas miracle here if we do this. 30 seconds left. Another problem is that we have no piercing damage other than the bow, and that is still level 2, so... There is a rage buff over here, but it's fallen down there. And this is the only way that we can have a chance of doing this here. We have to get away from the cliffside and then get the rage buff. That's the only thing that can save us here. I'm gonna try to lead them away for a little bit here, but we've got about maybe 20 seconds. Luck Tome. And we are going to be able to do it. I can't believe that. Beefy Ring's huge. Sure. We need some upgrades here for everything. Luck Tome. XP Tome. Skuleg. Now we got to book it. And I mean book it up to the boss portal. Not letting another one get away from us, even though this run is nowhere near as strong as that last one was. Whew. See if we can get a couple of cheeky XP shards here. Level 43 ain't bad. It's not level 50, but it's not bad. We're still gaining XP here, so. All right, we're gone. We're gone. That pot's over here. Challenge Shrine. Might as well take it now because I think we can handle Challenge Shrines. Oh, huge XP tome there. Here we go. Boss Buster. Gonna be great for elites and bosses again. Don't need to take the Suck Shrine right now. We spawn right next to the boss portal, so there's absolutely no guesswork on where we need to go. Golden Shield, let's get a refresh here. Credit card. A green credit card is going to be 2% luck on every chest that we open. And it's been a long time since we've seen that. XP gain here is fine. Although with Beefy Ring, it would be nice to get more HP, and we just got some there anyway. And we get Brass Knuckles. Brass Knuckles. Those funky knuckles. The Beastie Boys Brass Monkey. Those of you who don't know that song. Gonna banish the Boogar. The Proj here. I gotta say that we're taking out a lot of enemies with our bow shots. Lifesteal, crit damage, movement speed. Give me some lifesteal. We don't have enough. And Aura would have been nice. Aura and Flamewalker would have been so good, but the chances of that happening on a Nuzbonk run are very, very remote. More jump height. Give me armor. Let's just be tanky. I'm going to take the Mountain Shrine here until we get a little better understanding of where we lie. Nice, our first wrench. Okay, Brass Knuckles again. Still don't know what the range is of the activation range for Brass Knuckles, but go off. Come on, game. We need damage upgrades here. Need damage upgrades. Well, what's going on with the camera here? Yeah, we have so much more to explore here. Okay, first boss is in 5 seconds. Let me chunk him. He's got 71k health. Let's see how well we do. Attack speed, gotta have it. We're doing pretty okay against Chunkum. Not great, though. Okay, well, this counts as more luck upgrade. We could get feathers anyway. Game really wants me to have jump height. Beacon, okay. Gives us +2 charge beacons on the next stage, and also gives them a healing zone that we can use to heal if we need something like that, which right now we don't. And honestly, I'm really impressed with our damage here, despite us being Athena. Another brass knuckles there. We also got Eagle Claw, which is someone... Eagle Claw's been showing up quite a lot lately. Oh, baby, look at this. Oh, and there's a microwave, too. Okay. So, yeah, 18% damage is good. I think... A giant fork! It's still bugged, though. It's still bugged, I believe. I believe it's not been fixed at the time of this recording. I mean, we got to take another one. So, I think what I'm going to do for this microwave is probably go either Cursed Doll or Moldy Cheese. I'm leaning towards Moldy Cheese. This game is once again allergic to damage upgrades here. Power up drop chance, we'll take it. Yeah, I think we go Moldy Cheese. Luck Tome. We lost Skuleg, so we lost a little bit of difficulty, which is only at 44. Our luck's at 121%, which we all know that with Sinvicta luck in play, luck doesn't really matter. Guess evasion. Yeah. 8 projectiles is gonna be big. There's a shady guy hiding underneath that tree. He's like, don't come over here. One more cheese to rule them all. The reason why multiple levels of cheese is so good, because if we're hitting multiple times with one attack, or if we have lots of projectiles, it's adding stacks of poison every single time that you apply damage to whatever target you're fighting. Finally get a lightning staff upgrade for damage. I mean, the bow is only level 3. Like, we need to make a lot of headway on our damage. Gonna go Cursed Doll here. Probably still could. It's still early enough in this run. We could have taken a key, but I just didn't. The magnet over here. Gonna go Luck Tome. Projectile Tome. Come on, game. We need some damage. Some quality damage upgrades here. Okay, we'll take that on the bow. We'll take that on Katana for sure. Take that on Lightning Staff. That's what I'm talking about. Quantity Tome. Aegis for throwaway. Remember, everybody, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you click that like button as we try to get through the trials and tribulations that is this run. Which, 2 Athena runs in a row where, honestly, our layout for a Nuzlocke run has not been bad. All things considered, we've been getting pretty lucky on our tomes and weapons here. And we get the cannon, which I haven't seen in quite a while. So cannon's going to be very nice to help us out with some more ranged DPS. More global proj is fine. swarm of banelings coming over the mountainside, and we just absolutely nuked them. Attack glasses is fine. Need some extra jumps. That's a lot of XP gain. I can't turn that down. Another cursed doll, and that one was actually free. Huge XP tome buff right there. Huge luck buff. Mega. 3 charge shrines over here. 4 charge shrines over here. Gotta have it. More XP gain. More XP gain means more levels, means stronger runs. And even if this Athena run's not going to do bits in terms of numbers or anything like that, I'm honestly impressed with how well she's done, despite being a little handicapped with this being a Nuzbonk run. Damage, and who's to say this run still could pop off? It very well could pop off with damage upgrades, the proper XP scaling. You just never know. Give me, man. We need another extra jump. As much as I want crit, we need extra jumps here. Crit's good for damage, obviously. HP is good, especially with us having a beefy ring. But extra jumps is safety in the amount of bunny hops we can get. Pickup range. I would go pickup range. This is just, well, I guess lightning staff. Not a great damage upgrade there. Another moldy cheese, we'll take that. This is the final charge shrine on the map. We really should be hitting mountain shrines if we can because of the double credit cards we have, but unfortunately it's a little bit too late. We're not going to make it before the next boss. Oh, I didn't even see that rage buff in there. XP tome, XP tome, XP tome, luck tome. Oh man, yeah, we got to get bow. The bow has got to catch up somehow. Stone Golem gets absolutely bodied. And we get... gas mask is not bad. Let's open up some more chests here. Boss Buster again. That's our 4th. Wrench is good. Not going to turn that down. Give me Proj. Chest all the way down there. You know I'm going to go for it. Okay. Take another 4% luck upgrade. I think we can handle 2. Although now I see where we are. We need to get out of dodge here. Liking our movement speed and our mobility. Here we go with Chad Bark. Rage buff right underneath him. Damage is looking less rosy right now. Gotta stay in range with Katana. It's easier said than done. This boulder putting Chadbark in the air is ruining me. Okay, we got one of them. I think we are going to get him. So it wasn't too painful there. Ugh, I guess more movement speed. Speed tome. Another cursed doll, good lord. All bad. Went Aegis there. Katana's fine. Go for the bow for crit damage and crit. We still don't have the electric plug. We don't have a lot of lifesteal. We don't have a lot of HP regen either. Kevin would basically end this run. If we had the Golden Aegis, if we had Coward's Cloak, I would definitely take pause, but I still wouldn't take... I probably wouldn't take him still. The conditions, in my mind, the conditions have to be right for Kevin. It's one of those items you just kind of have to play around, and if you don't build it correctly, you're bricking your run, essentially. I don't want to brick this run because Athena got a kind of a not fair shake on that first one. It's P gain here. Got to get ready for the dark ones. I don't know. Don't know if we're going to be able to stay here long. Throwing boxes at me, man. Gonna go Aegis here just to throw away the stat. Yeah, that's not the wisps hitting us, by the way. That's that literal random box that's been pushed over here. Only level 87. Proj here. Although Katana damage upgrade would have been smarter. Okay, we gotta go. Gotta go. Nothing crazy on this run, I would say. Go for more cheese. Or honestly, probably Boss Busters at this point would be better. Difficulty. I feel like we haven't seen any difficulty upgrades. But yeah, I think Boss Buster, just additional damage to bosses, is what you need in the end game. Just don't take any of my cheese, game. We can't afford it. 1,300. Where's our luck? 221% luck, only 67 difficulty. Ugh. Gonna go attack speed here. Need 1,396 gold. You know what? Fine, I'll take a legendary movement speed upgrade. Tina's been putting in the work. She's been putting in that cardio. We are moving real fast. There we go. And it didn't take one of our cheeses. Good. There we go. We now have 7 Boss Busters, which is... That's what? That's 105% additional damage that we're getting to bosses. One crit chance there, obviously. And I missed the Chaos Tome. Elite spawn increase, crit chance. Give me crit chance. A wrench. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. Stone Golem, I think we can just ignore Stone Golem. Scone Golem. A Scone Golem sounds delicious. HP regen, nah, give me more crit. And yeah, our damage has fallen off quite a bit here. Gain, lightning staff, luck upgrade. It's still not terrible, obviously. think it's good. It's good for where we are and the items that we have. We had a chance for legendary. You'd think with 243% luck, we'd at least have one legendary by now. But if there's ever been any question on how Sinvicta luck kind of just counters all other luck attributes, then, you know, no further than this run. Moldy cheese is fine again. Difficulty, give me difficulty. Leafy Ring's great. Probably need to start re-rolling these Moai statues for legendaries, though, because I'm starting to run out of reasons to even have money at this point. More difficulty. Do damage for Lightning Staff. Another credit card. Man. I would take that, but at this point, I'm kind of over it. Game. Goes Dagger! Oh my god, we got a legendary. Holy moly. Look out, world. Goes Dagger has a chance to execute enemies, and when it does, he gains 1% damage without any cap on that. Two Suck Shrines next to each other is kind of lame. More luck, I guess. XP Tome. XP Tome. Luck Tome. More damage for the bow, finally. Bow is so far behind. Elite spawn increase, sure. Damage for the Lightning Staff. XP Tome. Gotta get away from this wall. Even though we're pretty tough right now, we're not invincible. If we had Flame Walker, then it'd be a different story. Oh, there was a Stonks here I didn't know about. Damage for the Lightning Staff. Lightning Staff been doing some pretty hard carrying here. More difficulty. Not a whole lot of time left here. Attack speed again. Come on, wrenches. Help us out a little bit. Only have 3 of them. Leg. Trying to up that difficulty a bit more. We get more mobs, which means more XP, which means yada yada yada. Pick up range. We have the next swarm incoming here. I'm gonna. Oh, maybe we go for that atomic bomb now. 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 Boom! Take that, you jerks. Gotta jump on me like that. Once again, there's Stonks right here. They're spawning on top of that tower. Almost caught us. Luck upgrade, damage for Lightning Staff, damage for bow. Yeah, give me Quantity Tome. Get all that juicy XP, just waiting for us to gobble it up. Which we'll do right now. No, let's get the bow. We need damage. Not a great damage upgrade, but it is what it is. XP Tome. Aegis. Extra jumps. Luck Tome. I can't believe how little legendary upgrades we're getting right now, despite our luck being 316. More XP Tome. XP scaling's only 3.8. Oh, got a legendary. It's a spicy meatball. We got 25% to cause explosions. And obviously, if our luck is high enough, which it is, we should be seeing non-stop explosions. Spicy meatball is a fantastic legendary. One that I feel like is underrated. Chunk him going down like a chump, like a chump, Yo, ran right into him. Don't take no guff around here. Throwaway stat there. Beefy ring. Another one's fine. More damage for the bow. Need it. Need it, need it, need it. Yep. Electric plug. Now is the time for Kevin. I guess agility tone. We're moving so fast here. Gonna take Proj. Even though we have the Proj tome, it's still fine. And more Proj anyway. Hey, that one was free. Ugh. Guess more movement speed. We're gonna be real fast. I mean, we're already pretty fast, but we don't even need to bunny hop anymore. Crit damage. Yeah, give me crit damage, even though we're not really critting. I do love these high mobility runs, though, and who would have thought that Athena had those kind of ups? This is the boss portal, not that we were really needing to look for it anyway, because there's no bosses left. Funny game. That would have been very helpful early on. Oh, we got another legendary, the Ice Cube. There we go. More damage. We do not need any more movement speed. Okay. We definitely don't need the ice crystal either. Thank you. Thank you, game. A damage upgrade there for the staff. And now at this point we're just kind of looking for other stuff. Might as well take the key here. I mean, it's not going to make any difference, obviously, but man, I love our crazy mobility right now. And, you know, this run with Athena, like I was saying, is not too bad. Despite us not having a proper loadout, I think that Athena has shown that she can be good despite just starting off with the Aegis and nothing else. Even with mediocre upgrades here. The thing that I'm kind of honestly bummed about is that our luck really did not matter in this run. We've seen better pulls, even in Nuzbonk runs. We've seen better pulls here with less than an eighth of our luck, our current luck. I mean, with 363 luck right now. We'll go Aegis, I guess. We need more damage. XP tome. XP still matters even if you're going into the final boss, obviously. Some bow there. We be zooming right now. Problem is that we're not going to gain enough gold to really have an option to open up any more chests. I do love the bouncy nature of everything that's going on, though. So hopefully you all are having a great Sunday here. Hopefully your teams are doing better than my team, because the Buccaneers 100% guaranteed loss. If you have pick'ems, if you're in a pick'ems league, pick against the Bucs. They are not beating LA. As much as I would love to, because I absolutely hate LA teams, especially the Rams. It's not happening. Just a little friendly advice. Friendly gambling advice from Sinvicta. You want a surefire win, pick against the Bucks. We're gone. There's too many of them. All right, here we go for Bark Vader. And our damage is not great. Especially since we have to start off with the Aegis. So this is basically going to come down to Bob. Because we do not do a lot of damage. In fact, we do no damage. But once we do, though, boy, look out. So we're just trying to move as fast as we can, just to spawn as many Bobs as we can. Yeah, we can't. We simply just cannot get hit by the thorns, otherwise we can't leech. Have to do this the hard way until we can get our weapons back. Be surprised how difficult it is to keep a concise circle around the boss. And those stacks, 6 levels of moldy cheese, not too shabby. Only Cursed Doll worked on bosses. Too much movement speed is a real thing in Isaac, and it's definitely a real thing in Mega Bonk as well. As for this fight in particular, that's basically the only time where having too much movement speed can actually be really, really detrimental. Wow. I don't know how we got flung over there by a ball moving in the opposite direction, but stuck. And you're seeing again the problem with Katana is that we just simply are not close enough to do anything to Bark Vader here, which means we got to get closer. When he's got all this other random crap that's shooting out of him, makes it very difficult to do it safely. Athena's still hanging in there, though. I mean, we have no idle juice. We have no real legendaries that are making enough difference. So I don't expect us to. I mean, we're only at 17k kills. I'd be shocked if we got to 19,000. Absolutely shocked. But we did the best with what we got. I mean, that's the essence of Nuzbonk. So I had a very interesting and fun run. It's just with Athena, you know, you're probably not going to be blowing up the damage charts. I was kind of hoping we were going to see the Armor Tome and Thorns Tome. We haven't seen those in a while either, because that would have been actually interesting, and also Aura, of course. Wow, I don't know where that red ball came from, but one random red ball just flew in like a freaking missile, dude. And we're dead. Well, And that's the frustrating thing about Mega Bonk is that final boss, the fact that you can just get domed like that. No matter how strong you are, no matter how much HP you have, that's just what happens. And it's a good example of why I said I'm enjoying other games right now more than Mega Bonk. I still like Mega Bonk, but that kind of stuff is so frustrating. So thank you for watching, everyone. Final stat totals here for the stat sheets. For Athena, Cursed Doll was #1 in DPS. We didn't even come close to a billion damage, but you know, it was an Athena run. What can you do? Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Till then, so long, everybody.